We're back, and that's right. Anything can be a crunch wrap. Here we go with the bolognese that I made in that video the other day. Told you it was going to be crucial for some of these dishes. And don't worry, I still got 1 or 2 more dishes coming for it. So you can see my cheese crisps in the background there. They're just some mozzarella cheese and some Reggiano Parmesan that we crisped up in the oven. Man, those things are delicious. All right, here we go. Add our pasta water. Get that tossed and incorporated. You know, the starch helps bring it together and thicken it. Not that there was a lot of sauce in this. It wasn't really saucy, but it was good for adding the pasta. Stir in some butter. Toss that around. Here we go with the pasta. Look at that. That's the tagliatelle that I made from scratch as well. So toss that. This stuff was delicious, I'll tell you that. I mean, if I have any criticism of my own, it would be that the pasta was a little bit thick. Look at this. Little mozzarella down first so that it melts and kind of binds the sandwich, holds it together. There's the crunch of the crunch wrap, right? That mozzarella and Parmesan crisp. We're going to do a little more tagliatelle and bolognese on top of that. And then we're going to top that with a little more shredded mozzarella. Here we go. Beautiful. And then we're going to try to wrap this fat bastard. But it was not easy, I can tell you that. I ended up having to take a little bit of the pasta off the edges because it just wouldn't close. I really need to get some bigger wraps. All right, we toasted on the one side, toasted on the other. Let's cut this thing open and see where we're at. You know, I know you're going to say it's starch heavy, but if you ever saw me without a shirt on, it would make sense. Bang, look at that. Delicious. Again, wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of a ramekin and a tomato sauce. Thanks.